you join me and no other than Big Lily fishing on the River Dee. Look at this for a beautiful day. Look at that. Spring is officially here. On the River Dee, I did want to fish down the bottom end by the railings. That's why I haven't brought my tripod. But there's a few people fishing there, so I can't get on there. So I've got to rest on the wall, and there's a bit of a pull, so I might be having some rods sliding up and down the wall. Not ideal. Didn't plan on fishing this spot, but you got to make do with what it is. Spoke to the guys down there. They've had nothing. There's a guy in a camper van behind me down there. He's been here for 2 days fishing. He's had one flatty. And the gentleman up there said he fished here for about 2.5 hours yesterday, and he had one little tap. That's it. So confidence has dropped, but you got to be in it to win it, ain't you? You know, it only takes that one bite. I'll get the rods in a minute, show you what's going on, show you the rigs. But yeah, I've not done a video for a couple of weeks. Me, Sarah and the boys went away a couple of days in Anglesey. We did do a bit of fishing on the dock, had a few fish, didn't record it. I've been fishing on Trevor Pier, didn't record it. And we was going to plan a bit of fishing along the Lynn Peninsula, but the weather and the wind absolutely battered us. You know, we couldn't get on that coast. We did, however, fish a few lakes, had a few carp, done some perch fishing, done some fly fishing for trout. The boys had a couple of nice trout. I had a bigger one, about £4 on the fly. Didn't get a picture of mine. I'm not lying, I've not got a picture of me holding it, but I promise you I had it. I think Hayden held it for a picture. I'll try and find the picture out. But it was a nice one, probably about £4, a good trout, maybe a touch bigger. We just had the best time, but didn't get much fishing done. And since speaking to you all after that, the Lynn Peninsula just didn't fish that week anyway, so I didn't miss out on much by the look of it. I want to show you a big bait bundle in this video at some point from Bluefin. Best bait bundle I think you can get. But for now, I've updated you, I've told you what's happened. Let's have a look at these rigs. Look at that. Look at that. Just waiting for it to slow down a bit, and then I'm going to get fishing. Somebody's enjoying herself. Any girl? Right, let's have a look at these rigs. These rigs are from Key White. These are the flatty rigs. One up, one down, as they're saying. What I've done, because my pal Donks just showed me, there's like little sausage baits, tiny little sausage baits on there, so the worm does not slide around the hook, because that's what happens with frozen worm, and it looks like you've got a big bogey on the end of your hook. So this is how these are, which I like. Busy mark this, really busy marks, people and stuff everywhere. Just waiting for it to slow down. I'm going to probably catch about an hour at a tide on the slack water. But there's just people everywhere. It is a busy one, but the car is there, and I can sit on the boot and fish from the car, which is a blessing. So yeah, I'm just literally waiting for... It has slowed down a bit already, and I'm going to get probably like an hour and a bit of opportunity to try and get one. I have just had a little test cast, and because the water's not slowed down yet, it's just pulled the lead straight to the side, almost on the surface. I don't think the lead was on the bottom, but I was casting about 10 yards out, so I'm going to try and cast in a little bit closer now. Just flick it. You don't really get a big window of opportunity here on these big tides. That's one thing I have worked out. I'm just going to flick it there. Without my tripod as well, it's a bit of a nightmare to keep these rods still. Oh, sorry, Lil. Sorry, Lily lad. So that's in now. If I can get one down this side, we are effectively fishing, even though I'm fishing right in the side. But that one is fishing, so that is good. I'm going to slacken the lines right off. So both baits are resting on the bottom. That lead's down. I don't know if it's going to hold. I hope it's going to hold. Is it going to hold? Doesn't look like it's going to hold. Right, that's it, they're holding. I am not touching or moving any of them rods. They are staying exactly where they are. And it's just going to slow down and slow down, probably stop for 10 or 15 minutes, then start flowing back out. But there is just such a big flow on here. It's not the smallest of tides either, it's a whopper, but this is where I was passing. I can fish from the car. I can sit here with my friend Lil. Come on, Lil. And we can watch the water go by together. That guy in the camper's had one little flatty in a couple of days. It's Thursday now, he's been here since Tuesday. That guy having one little tap in 2.5 hours. You know, it makes me think, can I even get one out? I'm down here to fish for an hour on the slack. Not ideal. But I'm trusting in Key White's rigs to put this right. Now, if I don't catch it, won't be the rig's fault. You can't catch what isn't there, can you? The bait's right. We're on the D. The rigs are right. You know, you can only do what you can do. The rest of it's luck, isn't it? You can put the right rigs and the right baits in, which is just, I don't know if you call it skill, but it's not luck, is it, picking the right rigs and bait? But ultimately, you need a bit of luck on your side, don't you, with fishing, or in my case, a lot of luck. So while we're waiting for this to slow down, I want to show you this bait pack from Bluefin. Well, yeah, I'll show you. This is a clip I took from the Limb Peninsula last week. Have a look at this. This is the Bluefin Predator pack. Now, you get this with it, and he ships these countrywide. Anywhere in the UK, he will ship. Now, I have used some baits and done some bits, but basically, you get £150 worth of kit delivered to your door for £100, and you get that as well. So, you know, and it's all Riot baits, and it's all blast frozen. It's in my opinion, one of the best frozen bait companies. Well, if not the best frozen bait companies there is. You cannot beat the Riot baits. They are blast frozen instantly, and they're just really quality. Now, you get all this, and as I say, I've used some, so you will get more, for £100 delivered to your door. All that for a one delivered to your door, 150 quid's worth of kit. You don't even have to go out. Comes frozen as well, so you can put it straight in the freezer. Especially for people who are, like, you know, going on holiday and they're thinking, oh, I need to pick my bait up. Can I do this? Can I do that? Especially when you don't live by a tackle shop or you come in at a different time. Pre-order, get in touch with Rob at Bluefin and he'll sort you out. And also, if you want more squid than mackerel or more this than that, you know, you don't have to have a set package. Rob will 100% sort you out with what you want. So if you say I want mainly this or mainly that, Rob will sort you out. One of the best bait deals you'll get there. You're saving 50 quid, you're not having to go to a tackle shop. You're guaranteed bait because it comes to your door and it comes frozen. So, you know, and I've lucky enough to get this big package for this week's fishing. So yeah, that's a cracking bit of kit, isn't it, that? I've told you all about it in the video, I'm not going to say no more, but, you know, well worth it, and you get the bag. I've got the bag in here, actually. I've got the bag in here, I think. Still from the Limb Peninsula. It's a good bit of kit. You can get your bait and your sandwiches in there, and a couple of beers, you know. Chill out. But yeah, I'm just hoping to get a bite from here. As I say, I've not really put a video out for a couple of weeks, but I have been fishing, like I said at the beginning. Done some carp fishing, some trout fishing, bit in Holyhead on the docks. Did have a look around the Limb Peninsula, been on Trevor Pier, so I have been doing a bit, just not filming. Sometimes it's nice just not to film, isn't it, and do a bit of fishing. But I'm back. Right then, we've got somebody, I think it's the council. They're doing a good job, by the way, I'm not moaning about it. They're jet washing these cobbles that are on the bricks, the block paving, and they're heading this way fast with big industrial jet washers with heads that big. So somebody's in my spot, the current's fast, we've got the jet washers here. And it's been fishing really, really poor, but we're not giving in. We are here to catch a fish. And you shall see this session, whatever happens. If there is no bites, you'll see this session. But I do promise you, if you're watching this video at this time, there will be a fish in it. I do promise you that. So stay with me. Yep, there's a boxing glove just gone down there on top. I've seen a couple of trees go past. It's a dirty old doing here, to be honest. There's a lot of rubbish about. I can't believe that spring's here. It is a bit chilly. It's not the warmest, but it's just like that bit of spring sunshine really, really is nice. Right, I've made me 4 little sausages. And this is, it's calming down now, so let's have a look. I don't think the baits will need to be changed, but, you know, I'm going to change them anyway. They look absolutely fine, to be honest, but you don't want to put anything out that's been in there 20 minutes and washed out, do you? Them baits are absolutely fine. It looks like I can get a little bit of a better cast now because it's slowing down. So if it's going to happen, maybe it's going to be any time now. That's what I would think. That's what I would think. These baits, untouched as well, but like I say, I'm going to change them. These worms need to be used up anyway. It's not a lot of weed coming through, to be honest, just a little bit there. So that ain't too bad. I'm going to get these new sausage baits on, and I'll get back to you. See you in a bit. Right then, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between, we are ready to go. Look at these little sausage baits. Just perfect little sausages, look. and I don't slide. Everything is perfect here apart from there's no fish. There's a lovely guy who I've been speaking to who follows the channel in the camper van. He's literally just pulled up about 2 metres behind the camera now. He's just offered me a cup of tea. He's making a cup of tea. And he's even offered, if I wanted, a full English breakfast. So, thank you, buddy, but I'm not that hungry and I need to lose some weight for this run that I'm doing. Me and Sarah are doing the 10k run in just over 2 months, 2.5 months. The Manchester 10k in aid of Mind Mental Health charity. We have a Just Giving page. We're trying to raise 500 quid. We got about 250, so we're halfway there. If any of you want to donate and support us in the run, you'll be seeing nearer the time, sort of April. No, not April. It'll be done by April. No, the run's May the 18th. May the 18th in Manchester. So around April time, you'll be seeing the progress, my amazing transformation and the running and that. So if any of you want to help us hit the target, the links will be in the description. There goes a motorbike. Yeah, we're going to do it in aid of Mind Mental Health charity. We're going to run the 10k. Now, I reckon I can wing this one a bit further now. Not too far. Just there. Just a gentle lob. That's a fisherman's term, isn't it? A gentle lob. Oh, that's holding now. Now we're in. I'm going to leave it slacking off a bit because I want both baits to be on the bottom. Oh, I mean, not that much now. Stuck on my line. Didn't want it to slacken off that much. He's pulling a bit, but it's holding. That's perfect in my opinion. Anyway, this lovely guy who follows the channel, he's doing me a cup of tea. He's offered me a breakfast, which I didn't want because I'm not that hungry anyway. And he's just offered me a chicken dinner later if I'm staying. So thank you so much. The hospitality around here. Oh, might come here again. That's a gentle lob. Let it drop. Let it slacken. That now. They are both fishing now. That one is pulling a bit, to be honest. It's down, baits are down. I'm going to slacken off a little bit more. And the reason I'm doing that is it lets both baits run on the bottom then. If I let an extra couple of foot off. So basically the lead will be on the bottom bait will be on the bottom, then the other one will be swinging round on the bottom. So both baits, the line will be arched like that. Both baits will be running that way on the bottom. Perfect presentation, perfect baits, keys, perfect rigs. I'm in the perfect spot for the big flounder. I'm having a perfect cup of tea on the perfect day. So where's the perfect fish? And by the way, if you like this type of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Spring is here. It's gonna be, I can't wait. There's lots of fishing I can't wait for. I can't wait for the hounds this year. I really want a big hound this year. I've had a double figure hound. I haven't actually had a double figure hound. I want one this year. Can't wait for these summer nights on the big bull horse. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, and obviously holy grail of shore fishing, in my opinion, is the tope, isn't it? And you know, being fairly new to sea fishing and having a couple of cracks at them over the last year or two, I've really got my teeth into some spots I want to try this year, and some, you know, I've improved a lot from last year, put it that way, and I'm going to have a few good tope this year. I'm going to put the effort in on them summer nights and them early summer mornings, and you're going to be seeing it all with me. Hopefully, by summertime, I should be doing this full time. That would be nice. Nearly there now. It's nearly giving me what I need to be able to make the switch into fishing full time. Even though I don't catch much, I think the cup of tea's coming. Even though I don't catch much, the following that we have on here is amazing. The views that the videos get. You know, it's the biggest fishing channel in Wales, sea fishing channel in Wales, by a bloody long way. It's probably top 5 fishing channels in the UK. Well, it is top 5 sea fishing channels in the UK. There's not 5 sea fishing channels bigger than my channel in the UK. So there you go. I'm in top 5, even though I don't catch nothing. So I must be doing something right. And that proves, because I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks, and we've gone from 73,000 to 74,000 subscribers in the last couple of weeks without even doing an upload. So thank you. So in other words, subscribe. There's loads of good stuff coming. We're going to the top, the very top. Even though I don't catch that many fish, something is going right, isn't it? I must be likeable. I keep telling myself that. I could do the fish from here, couldn't we? It'd be nice to pull one out the bag here, because everybody else has been struggling or not having nothing. So it'd be nice to, you know, it'll be a well-earned fish if I could get one. Well, we just had the first bite. It was a good pull, to be honest, on the right run. Just talking to the gentleman who's given me a cup of tea. Thank you again, top man. Just had a good chat. Absolutely brilliant, man. And just off camera then, it's just gone like bang, bang, a couple of good bangs. And there's pretty much no flow here now, so I know it's not the flow. And it definitely wasn't the wind, it was a couple of solid thumps, to be honest. Which wouldn't be bad, to be fair. Nobody else is having anything. There's a couple of definite thuds, that. No question about it. It wasn't nothing blowing down, there's no current, it wasn't the wind, it was two proper like bang, bang, definite bite. No question about that, it was a bite. Come on, fishy.
I don't know if they speak English.
So there is a flat thing down there then. I think there might be something sat on there small. So I'm going to make 2 little sausage baits and then I'm going to check it. I think there is something sat on there. I just had a bite on the other one. They're out there, aren't they? I can't wait, I want the fish. Yeah, Lily that is. She's the best dog you'll ever meet, she is. Well, both have had bites, that ain't a bad start, is it? That's what I mean, I think there could be one sat on each one, to be fair. I do think I think there's definitely something sat on one of them anyway. I'd be surprised if not. Right, let's have a check then. We've got 4 baits ready to go back on. Lovely. Right, let's have a look then. Start with the left one. Let's have a look. Definitely doesn't feel like there's anything on there. Or is there? Well, no fish on that one. It's getting a good start. This one had the more definite bite. But it really don't feel like there's anything on there. Yeah, there is. There's one on. Yes. Fish on. Feels decent. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good flatty, that. Come on. Hey. That'll do. I could keep it if I wanted, but I don't like fish. So he's going back. That's a cracker, that is. Look at that. It's a good one, isn't it? That's what we come for. Yes. I'd measure it, but I ain't got a tape. Have you got a tape? Well, I'll get it unhooked and measure it. That is a beauty. Yes. Here we go. We got her from start.
39.
39. That's roughly level. There or thereabout. It's about a 39.5 centimetre flatty. Happy days.
15.5 just over.
I'm well happy with that. 39 centimetre, give or take a bit. Right, let's get it back. Happy days. Yes, so I'm well happy with that flat thing. All the water's just started running the other way, so this might well be the last 2 casts. You just get that tiny little window of opportunity here. But it's definitely running back the other way now, so we don't go too far. Yeah, it's running back the other way. It's not a bother though. And as I say, let some slack off. So everything's lying on the bottom. Plenty of slack there for the bait to go down. Probably too much slack. Reeling a little bit. And same with this one. This probably will be the last 2 casts. As I say, I love the mark. It's simple, it's easy. The flat things are definitely here. Just wish you had like more time. I suppose I don't know it that well. I suppose on the smaller side, you would have a lot more time, but on these big ones you get that initial run and then bang. I'm going to leave them slack, or slack-ish. Thought it was a bite then, it was Lily, knocked it with a leg. Thought we were straight into one. And with these flat things, I'm a flat thing expert now, you see. Somebody's just told me. You normally get that initial bang and then they'll sit on it, and that's why I thought there was one on, but that was a nice flat thing, that one was. Happy with that, really happy with that. 39 centimetre, give or take a bit. Happy days. I think something's going on this right rod again. It's only just gone in. The flow is going the other way a little bit now, so it could be that. Probably got about another 10 minutes here, then I'll be off. But it's a brilliant mark to come and park right by your car and catch a flatfin. And I know there's bigger than that one I had in here. There's quite a bit bigger than that. Some stories of some right big flatfins in here. But yeah, it's starting to pick up the tides now. That could be tide pull. It might not be a bite. Because I haven't got my rest, these rods are going to start pulling very soon. Yeah, they're both bending over a bit now. It is a big tide though. It's you know, you do just get that little window of opportunity on the slack. I had the 2 casts on the slack. I had the flatfish on one, that 39 centimetre. On the left one I had a bite. So I've only really had 4 casts, including these 2, which is fishing. It's just, you don't get a lot of time here. And it's starting to really pick up now. Really pick up. So these rods will probably have to come in. Yeah, it is literally, you can see it gushing now. I'll leave them in for as long as I can. But yeah, it's starting to pull. And the size of the trees that I seen come down the estuary on the flooding tide, when they start coming back through, I don't want to be hooking into one of them. Definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff planned for this summer, a lot of fishing. As I say, I can't wait to get on the hounds and the tope and get some proper bass in them summer evenings on the bass beaches. Really looking forward to this year's fishing. Everything's going to start waking up around now, isn't it? Lighter nights, warmer weather. My type of fishing, I don't like the cold. I'm a fair weather fisherman, and if I can, I'll fish from the cart. Say it as it is. Don't mind putting the effort in when I've got to. But this type of fishing here, something like this really suits me. Yeah, I think that bite, what I thought was a bite, was a tide pull coming back out the flow. Yeah, there's big bits of trees coming down now and stuff. I think that's going to be a wrap. We'll have a look. So I've got quite a bit of stuff to do this afternoon as well. Picking my boy up tomorrow, little John, and we're off to Anglesey for the weekend fishing as well. There's a lot coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. What do you think, Lil? What do you think? Do you think there's one on there, Lil? Yeah, there's another little, well, not a tree, a big branch just gone past there. Yeah, I think the time has come to get them in. The time has come. The time has come to say goodbye. I'll show you what's on them though. But what? Because I'm actually passing here in the morning again, so we will. I might leave the rod set up. You okay?
Hiya.
You all right?
You caught any?
Just one, yeah.
Yeah. What, flounder?
A flounder, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, 39 centimetre.
Ah,
That was a nice one, yeah.
yeah. Hi, a friend of mine was asking, wondering about where to come fish here, you know.
Yeah, well, they're definitely here.
You don't need a license, do you?
Not for sea fishing, no licence, no.
Yeah, for sea fishing, yeah.
Park here and chuck a worm in and you've got a good chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's thinking about fishing near the railway bridge.
Yeah, I don't know the area too well, to be honest.
No.
No, I've only fished it a couple of times.
Okay.
We just had a bite on that one then.
All right.
I think it was a bite.
Is this the best time to fish when the tide's high?
High tides, yeah. We're on
High
on the
tide.
slack, from what I've learned, high tide on the slack water, yeah.
High, okay.
You get about an hour and a half of opportunity there when it slackens
Yeah,
off.
yeah. It's just starting to go out now, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll start gushing through a bit fast soon, so.
Yeah.
There's one bite in that now by the look of it.
And what bait are you using?
Black lugworm.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, black lugworm. Seems to do the trick nicely.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm telling. Okay, thank you very much.
No worries, have a nice day. Bye bye. Yeah, I think we might have one on this right rod. There's a definite bite and a rattle. So at the forecasts, which haven't been in long, there's been 3 bites. So far 1 fish. Can we make it 2 fish for 3 bites or 1 fish for 3 bites? What do you reckon? I'm going to have a look at that, then I'm going to wrap this video up. I know it's only a short one. I don't think there's one on. No, that's it. So what I'm going to do, people, is I'm going to leave these rods set up because I'm passing here about this time tomorrow and I've got a pack of worm left. So I'm going to leave these set up in the car and I'm going to come back and have another hour tomorrow, and you'll see that in another video sometime next week. I'll see you all in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Bye for now.